Welcome to Newsmakers. I'm your host, Nancy Lewis. We're here today in the Truman Presidential Library, which you can see behind us. We're going to talk about the ethics bill and some labor issues in Missouri. We're here today with Missouri Representative John Rizzo. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. I've been fortunate to represent the people of Independence for the last 4 sessions now, so I'm happy to do this in Independence. It's such a great facility. We're very
Isn't it
proud.
kind of inspiring just to be in this room?
It is. It actually is like a step back in time, and it's amazing. I hope more people would enjoy it.
I hope so too, and,
Yeah.
and you should. If you're watching this, come. It's great.
Please do.
Okay, ethics reform. So, it seems like there is always talk of ethics, forever. There's been talk of ethics reform in Jeff City. Do you see some real change happening this year? Because it seems like there's more focus this year.
Yeah, well, I will tell you, it was pretty inspiring to see that it came out of the gate pretty quickly in the House. It was some of the first legislation that we did. We got it over to the Senate in record time. And just to be clear, when we're talking about ethics reform, we're talking about Revolving Door, some more disclosures when it comes to travel, things like that. I would wish campaign finance reform would be in there to maybe put some limits on. But the issue over in the Senate actually, as of yesterday, was the Revolving Door. And just to give a quick breakdown of what that is, it's basically a cooling off period from when legislators stop being legislators and may enter the, say, lobbying field or private sector in governmental issues, mostly lobbying. And so we passed a piece of legislation, sent it over there with a year cooling off period. And I want to say yesterday the Senate unfortunately took that part out. Now you have to wait until the end of your scheduled term. So basically, you couldn't quit in the middle of your term and go be a lobbyist for an outside entity.
So do you feel like even that little bit, just waiting until the end of your term, makes a difference?
Yeah, I mean, it's a situation where anything helps at this point. Yeah. Obviously, like you said, this has been an issue on the people of the state of Missouri's minds for a long time, highlighted obviously by what happened last session towards the end of session, trying to change the culture and win the confidence back of the taxpayers, which is something we should do every day. And I feel like it has more legs this time. Obviously, I would hope that it would go further, but we'll take at this point the best we can get.
Let's change course here and talk a little bit about a bill introduced that would create a prescription drug monitoring program. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, this is an issue that's been prevalent since I've been in the legislature for years now. We are the only state in the United States that doesn't have any sort of monitoring when it comes to prescription drugs. This has been a big issue, especially in this day and age where more and more people are getting hooked on drugs through the prescription drug process. This would allow us to watch and maintain a list of who's getting what, when are they getting it, how many prescriptions are they getting, that they're not going to different pharmacies and filling multiple prescriptions of, narcotic type drugs throughout the state of Missouri. And
you think it's going to pass through?
I would hope so. I think in the House we will definitely have enough votes. The Senate is a whole different ballgame. There are some people over there that are worried more about the confidentiality issues when it comes to patients and data and things like that. But I think the benefits far exceed the negatives in this situation.
Super quick question. Know you support union workers. In just a sentence, how are things going to go for union workers this session?
Well, we were lucky to get through the first month without having any attacks on working families. Unfortunately, this past week, we did see the beginning of what is an attack on what's called paycheck protection. I would call it paycheck deception, and when it comes to members and their dues and so on and so forth, to make it more difficult for them. It's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll be able to stop that legislation like we did right to work last year.
Wish we had more time to talk about it. Thanks
No
a lot.
problem.
Thank you for being
having
here.
me.
Thank you for being here. We hope to see you next time on Newsmakers.